technically, this round, get inside the creature and go spludunking.
Spelunking. Technically, we've all been
Sloobludop
this whole time.
Why is this person in our group who wants to go climb up into this giant snail's body?
He's the only one who can. He has the
When you can, you always take the
Here's my
initiative.
thinking.
Look and think about it.
Oh, Castonn turn.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, go.
Fair enough. As you get right up to its face, you draw your short sword, and as you cross it, it cuts the other tendril. And before the tendril hits the ground, the snail goes back into its shell and starts to scream. Really, really loudly.
Isn't that
It starts to scream really loudly.
Shit.
Was this a mother snail?
Was this a baby snail?
You could say it's wailing.
A wailing, flailing snail?
A wailing flail snail. It is wailing. It's
Initiative
wailing
over?
so loud that you can determine that it might be drawing the attention of other things here.
Oh shit.
It's really loud.
Oh shit.
Is initiative over or is it still going?
Initiative is over.
I'm gonna run and perceive down the hallway behind us.
Okay.
I look at Deimos and I tell him it still only counts as one.
Because I made this.
That is some bullshit.
That is simple.
We need to deal with this right now before more things show up.
Okay, I'm going to start picking up the nearest snail, flail.
Okay.
Or-
You want to pick up the
We
actual
need to
flails?
deal with this.
I cannot do it
I wanna
because
pick
I
up an
could have
eyeball.
cast
You want
silence,
to pick up
but
an
I
eyeball?
can't.
Okay.
Why not?
Some of them
I
are
only
different
have one
lengths.
key point.
We'll say that the longest one is about 2.5 feet long that you pick up. There's 3 of them on the ground, I think, right? I believe there's 3. That you can pick up. The longest one's 2.5 feet. The other 2 are about a foot apiece. And you can pick them up. And you can carry them for right now.
Okay. Stuff them in my backpack and should I cast silence?
One of y'all should.
I can't right now. I can take a short rest and do it, but if you can do it right now, I would do
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna cast
Okay.
silence on this disturbing creature.
Fair enough.
I will run and get Stool, bring him over to us, shake him a little bit, get those spores out.
Busted, you're evil!
Don't do that to Stool.
Rough
Okay, I
It should
will.
still be in effect. It should
Stool
still
can
be in
understand what you're saying. By the way, it's probably been about, I would say, close to a minute since y'all were picking up stuff and trying to get back to it. So it's been screaming nonstop, really loud for a minute.
I rolled a 15 perception down the hallway.
I want to roll for up top.
You see nothing. What'd you roll? Doesn't matter. You see nothing. You see nothing. There's
Okay.
other than
Okay.
the snail, who is got the Stor Brightwood treatment. Kill it and listen to it suffer.
I
Fucking
want to start carving up the snail and taking.
Okay.
I want to start carving up the snail with my hand axes and getting all the
Now-
useful stuffs.
It's alive. It's still
it's
screaming.
still
It's still alive.
Oh.
It's in its shell, wailing. Even though
Heavy
we all
hitters?
cast silence on it, it's still wailing. Now, the way silence works is it's a bubble, correct?
Mhm.
Anything in the bubble can still hear what's in the bubble, correct?
Right.
Anything outside of the bubble
Can't hear.
can't
Can't
hear at all.
hear, yeah.
How long does it last?
How long does it last? And
It's
how
10
big
minutes.
is the bubble?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
I believe
Y'all
that.
need, you, Rikka, and Gibraltar
Up
need
to
to push
10 minutes,
that thing
he can
over.
cancel it at any time.
I
Okay.
believe with y'all's combined strength,
No. For the
powers
duration,
combined,
up to 10 minutes. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere centered
Right.
on the point
Yeah.
where you chose.
so we can't even talk inside.
We can't talk
You
inside.
can't even talk inside of it. So the
No.
sphere is
Because any
basically
creature or
closed
object
off.
entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it.
Okay.
Casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
no
this
sound in there.
basically, the wailing happened for about a minute after y'all cut all the fly stalks off. It went back inside of its shell. You cast silence on it, and for 10 minutes you hear nothing. You go inside, you can't hear anything. Outside of it, you can't hear anything.
Okay. We need
for-
to deal with this.
You both need to tip it over right now so we can deal
So-
with this.
We say, I'll give you, I don't know. You have until his spell ends to make up a decision. You'll have 10 minutes.
What will tipping over it gain us?
We can get it from the soft
Crawl
and gooey
inside.
side.
I'll give you my daggers. It'll be easier to cut it up. We need to kill it.
You like that plan?
Yes, anything, because
Oh,
if
why
it
I'm
wakes...
asking.
How many
If
rolls
spell
can you
drops-
make between 10 minutes or between now and 10 minutes?
What do you mean between now?
So like
uh,
shank it to death. That's brutal, but that's what we're doing.
what's your alive?
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to turn to Sereth and say, now that all its eyes are gone, how do we go about putting it out of its misery?
Okay. While
Since you
they're
know so much.
talking about
We
killing
scoot
it.
out of the bubble, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are out of the bubble. So you just have this snail, and the way the snail oriented itself when it went back into its shell is the actual part where it went in. As it was coming back in, it dropped on its entryway
Open.
on the ground. So here's the entryway. It's
It
like
rolled
that.
a little bit.
So here's the ground. So it's like this, and you cut its tendrils off. No! And it went back into its shell, and then the entryway is now on the ground.
So we need
you
to tip it
would
over.
have to tip it over to
Okay.
get inside of it, but you haven't yet. So Castonn asked, "Who's Seraph?" You said.
Yes.
Okay, and you asked him what question?
Now that all its eyes are gone, how do we go about killing it, putting it out of its misery so that it will stop?
Okay. He sort of gives you an answer like, it'll die of its wounds, basically.
But how long?
It could be 5 minutes. It could be 30 minutes. It's kind of hard to tell. When the screaming stops, that's when it's dead.
Huh.
Basically, that's the
I
answer.
want to
it
go to
gives you.
Seraph and say, what happens when it screams?
It screams. You would scream too if you got all your eyes cut off.
But I would die first, then scream like a little flail snail. But what I'm saying is, it's trying to attract things, yes?
I think it's just screaming to scream.
Alright. We still need to tip it
But
over.
that doesn't stop the fact that people can hear.
See, that's what I'm worried about.
Anybody can hear anybody talking through these caves. He sort of tells you that.
We need to tip it over and send wee man in there with a couple of knives and just start stabbing at it to silence it before his spell works away. That is our only option as I see it.
Sounds good.
Rikka.
Hey, Killa, why don't you start pushing on it?
Okay.
But
Cassie can
trying
start
to keep
pushing
the
on it.
shell intact.
I'll back up and
how
run
big
to it
is,
and kick it.
How big is silence? I'm going to go ahead and mark that on the shell itself.
30 feet.
It's 30 feet circle?
I think.
Or is it less than that?
120 foot.
20
Range.
foot
20
sphere.
20 foot radius.
20 foot
20
sphere.
foot radius.
So I'm going to move y'all back.
And it is a
That's all we're
concentration
talking.
as well.
20 foot sphere. So that's 5 foot. 10.
20 foot radius.
20 foot radius.
So from the center,
So
it's
from
20
center.
on any direction.
He's right, it's concentration.
So
Can I
it's
hold
about-
that concentration while I'm knifing it up?
It's about that big. It's a horrible, horrible circle. But I didn't want to
Wow.
move y'all's minifigures, so we'll just sort of. Can you hold that concentration while you're cutting it up?
I think it's only if you're hit, right?
I think that's what it is. If you're hit, you have to make a concentration
Or if
check.
you want to make another spell, it goes away, right?
Yeah, if you want to make another spell, it goes away.
Okay, cool.
And it's another spell, concentration.
Okay.
Tip it.
Tip it.
Tip it.
Yeah. They're gonna try to tip it, and then I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna run back, and
Okay.
It's going to drop.
Now
So-
listen to the...
Drop
They're
kick.
gonna put their hands on it and try to push it, right?
Now
And
we'll give them a little more momentum.
Okay.
Listen, do one of y'all want to be on the other side to catch it so it doesn't just slam against the ground, breaking the shell? The shining, shimmering shell.
It will crush us, Deimos.
Do you want to get on that side? On the other side?
It's not a great decision.
You're a squishy, is what I've heard.
I'm also very dexterous.
Tell me where y'all want to be.
Put me with
Uh,
the party. The NPCs.
Okay.
We're gonna be on the side of it, so whatever the entrance is, put us on one side
The entrance, like to the cave.
to the snail.
Oh yeah, his head's like right over. He's looking this way still.
Yeah, put us on one side of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else wants on this, JR?
He's going to be
Oh,
prepared.
you're gonna be-
Yeah,
you're
I'm,
gonna be
I'm
in-
holding the knives. I'm ready to run.
All right. You're gonna go inside of it, right? Okay. So I need y'all to the three that are pushing on it, Rikka, Stor, and Gibraltar, to make a strength check. A combined strength
Luck.
check. Okay.
Go.
You got one more luck, Bailey. Rikka.
Look.
11.
I'll use my luck.
Okay.
Luck saving throw or just regular
Okay.
strength?
Just a
that's
regular
better.
strength.
I'm switching out my
7.
fucking D20.
7, 11,
21.
21. Okay.
Rikka,
Well,
powerhouse.
As as the 3 members of the party that are going to do this step up, Gibraltar puts his hands on it, and he starts nudging it a little bit. And you said you wanted to kick it, right?
I wanted to run up and kick it.
Okay.
Can I do maybe instead of that, maybe athletics or acrobatics or something else? Dexterity?
Well, I would make you do an athletics check to make sure you don't stumble on your way there.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Do an athletics check as you're running into this thingy.
You said
21.
athletics, not acrobatics.
21.
Okay. So you managed to actually run and get a kick on it. So Gibraltar has his hands on it, and he's starting to tip it over, and you come in and you do a roundhouse kick on it, and it nudges even more so, and Rikka just comes and puts one hand on it and just pushes it all the way over.
She does it with her pinky.
And it just falls over, and she just sort of looks at what? It is now on its side.
Flailing?
No, you can't hear anything.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't even hear when you ran up and kicked. You couldn't even hear when it hit the ground. So you don't know if it damaged it. You don't know how loud it was at all because the spell silence is still up. Okay, so we'll say you crawl in there.
I'm gonna run in.
I'm gonna run in.
Poke.
Poke, poke, poke. Go ahead and make
Cutting crew.
a
Dagger,
handful
dagger.
attacks.
Oh, what now?
Just go ahead and make a couple attacks, like 2.
Cocked.
Cox.
That box cocks a lot.
Cox box.
Cox blocks. Cox box.
Got a hole in the box.
Put a hole in that.
I'll make a provision in daggers.
And I am...
D20 in.
I'm
Daggers are D4.
I think is a dagger a simple weapon or a martial weapon?
Simple.
Okay, yeah.
Sweet.
So I add another 2. So 7.
Cocked.
The box does cock a lot.
It's a cock box.
It's a cock box.
Cock box. And 10.
7 and 10?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as far as you know, you hit it, and you did some pretty good damage to it.
Sweet.
You can't hear if it's crying or not. So,
Can we tell if it's shimmering or moving or anything?
Is this squishing?
you can tell that it's bleeding more, especially in the facial region, because that's all you can see.
Okay.
You had to crawl up in there a little bit further this time because when it retracted, it went even further
Is
back.
it still moving?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm gonna do another pair of attacks.
Okay. Do another pair of attacks.
10
To a hit.
and
21?
21.
The 10 doesn't hit, but the 21 will.
I'm gonna turn to Deimos and be like, wouldn't it be funny if they would have just pick it back up and set it up right?
Okay, roll for your damage for the 21. Roll for the damage for the 21.
1.
Wait, no, it's 3.
Yeah, 3.
3? All right. Well, we'll say, and you're using a dagger, right?
Yeah.
I just see
2
like
daggers or just 1?
2.
Okay, 2 daggers.
I gave him the sister dagger.
His sisters.
So we'll say whenever you poke the last one, you got it in its mouth, and you just shove the dagger up in it, and it just stopped moving. So
I just see like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy where it's like
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
where he's inside everything.
you went poke, and then it took a lot of damage. Then you went poke, and it missed, and you went poke, and you went into its mouth, and you sort of noticed that it went into its mouth, and you just shoved it in as hard
Just
as
one
back as you
finger.
could. And you can tell that
I need
it
those
sort
back.
Of,
Can't hear
sort
nothing.
of stopped moving.
Okay. Can
Okay.
I roll a perception to see if it's dead?
Go ahead.
Are you using your dexterity modifier for those daggers?
Oh, that was strength.
Your strength, okay.
Yeah, should have been.
It's supposed to be dex.
Oh, it's supposed to be
Oh,
dex.
You
All
use
right.
either one.
Either one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can. They're
No, versatile.
They're finesse.
Okay.
Strength's higher,
Finesse.
so. Cool. I roll a 11.
You can tell that it's pretty much dead.
Pretty much dead.
You killed it.
Okay.
You alone.
moved on.
If you drop silence, we'll know for sure.
Do I hear any other?
Okay, you
I drop silence.
drop silence. Okay.
Oh,
As you drop silence, you hear nothing. as you manage to actually put it out of its misery, and you
Magic
kill the
circle.
mother,
Fine.
and its flail sail babies are around here
I
somewhere.
collect the eggs.
Oh my god.
No, I'm playing.
Army, an Underdark army.
So it
Snails
is.
are mammals. They don't lay eggs.
It is on the ground right next to y'all. What do y'all want to do
Coconuts are.
from now on? Y'all have the 3 tentacles remaining. The other 3 were, or the other 2 were not usable, basically.
We can't carry that whole thing out. We're gonna have to smash it up. And
I say
take
we-
it out in bits.
Yeah.
You want to smash it up?
I don't know.
could we?
Could we carry it?
Um,
How much does it weigh?
How much does it
Heavy
weigh?
as fuck.
Look, the best possibility is taking the snail out and carrying the empty shell.
out of the shell?
Sareth, what did you say was the
shell
the
seems
valuable
like
part?
The valuable part.
Yes.
The shell.
It's a money-making.
Just
sounds
ask-
like
it looks
Jim
like it
Jar.
reflects shit. We should make a freaking shield out of it or something.
Why does Sarah sound like
Armor.
Jim Jar?
Yes.
Jim Jar!
Look,
I think they're brothers.
I think that is our best bet: is to remove the snail, harvest what we can from it.
Now,
and-
like I said, the snail, the shell itself is probably 3 or 4 foot tall
Okay.
and about this wide. So, if y'all had some rope,
We do.
If we
y'all
had
could
some-
probably try to manage to get the actual creature out and attach rope to it in certain ways and just drag it.
Okay. Can
If
we?
y'all wanted to do
Can
that.
we do that? Yeah. Okay.
And
And then we take the 3 the tendrils that
tendrils, he already has them.
are. Okay.
Yeah,
They're in the bag.
They're in his bag.
Cool.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's pulling?
the only one that can get inside to tie the ropes.
I tie the rope around.
No, you can make like a net. Like the shell's like a shell, and y'all can take a rope and wrap it around it like that.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you have a person on either side and just drag it.
Scoop the snail out.
I'll help you since I need to be attached to you at the hip apparently.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm.
So
I
y'all-
Can we harvest any of the snail meat for ration?
I was gonna do snail checks while y'all are trying to
Snail check.
snail check.
I would say
Bug snack.
that
We can smoke the meat.
I bet you can. What?
Like, what else can we harvest from the snail? Like teeth.
It really doesn't
Juices.
have teeth. Like the teeth are inside of it.
Juices.
Well, I mean, some people
Basically,
say-
the only thing that you can take from the snail would be the tendrils and the shell.
Okay.
The meat is no good to eat.
I'm gonna smear snail juice on the bottom part of the snail shell so that it
That's smart.
glides.
That's smart.
Oh, turtle wax.
Turtle wax.
Turtle wax.
like
Snail
nothing
wax.
else.
Shell wax.
Nothing
Snail
else of value can be taken
It's good having a dwarf
Other
down here.
than
from
the
the snail
tendrils?
itself.
No,
Like-
there's the meat. You can't use the meat. It doesn't have any coins on it.
We've harvested as much as we can.
Basically,
Let's
it's basically
go.
the shell and the three eye stalks that y'all have.
I say we
Uh,
get
from
move
it.
on.
And that was it for
What
y'all.
was that
correct?
thing called?
A
Flail.
flail.
A flail snail?
So y'all are now. What do y'all
Dragging
want to
this
do now?
giant-ass snail shell.
We need to get moving.
Leaving.
Okay. Sareth was just like, okay, well, we can continue the on our path
To Sloobludop, right?
to Sloobludop. A little minor setback. We'll say that this altercation cost y'all about 2 hours.
2 hours? Okay.
Yeah, 2
For
hours
snail
of in-game
slaying goodness.
of slaying below.
Move
Yeah.
at a
Oh.
snail's pace.
Add one snail carcass to your inventory.
No one person can add a snail carcass to their inventory. We're
Okay.
talking about the
It's
shell.
too
Okay,
strong
so
for one person
carapace.
to
Can we do a group? Can we do a group inventory?
Y'all can have someone have a group inventory for y'all.
I don't think we're gonna forget we have a giant snail carcass.
Yes.
But
I mean,
who's going to carry it?
technically, if y'all wanted to, y'all can put it upside down and put the kids inside the snail. That's what I would have done.
Oh, then right.
It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Carcass rides.
Carcass rides.
Carcass
The
rides.
kids would
That'll
love
probably
it.
make them go faster
Okay.
too.
Carcass
So,
rides, 5 cents.
Sarah sort of, takes you back, and he's just like, we need to go that way. So we'll just set y'all up.
I'm
Do
gonna
y'all want the snail in the middle? The shell of the snail in the middle?
Yeah,
And who's on either side of it pulling?
I'll be on one side pulling, but I want Struli back up on my
Yeah, I
shoulder.
got you. We'll
I
put
can
him
pull on the other side.
Okay. So there you're there. We'll say you're in the back in case they have a rough spot the dwarf can push. Stor, do you want to be up front? Back?
I'll be next to old. I'm pulling the thing, so I gotta be with.
No, well, I mean, you don't have to pull it. We got 2 people pulling.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just be next to him somewhere or behind him.
Okay, behind them.
Yeah, I don't need to be right there in front.
Can we take a bathroom break real quick?
Yeah,
When
Deimos.
we get to town, he's gonna be
Um,
like, oh, this isn't
I'm gonna be walking with the NPC
This
party.
is useless.
Behind or in front?
I would recommend. I will go in front with Sereth. We will have Deimos at the back.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say these guys are just sort of in the middle.
My mage armor is up for 8 hours.
Okay.
So then we got dark vision all over the place.
Well, y'all are still.
Well, I mean, whenever we leave this place.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the restroom.
That took way too freaking long.
Bum bum bum.
Okay,
bum, ba-dum,
so,
bum, ba-dum,
Y'all
bum.
probably been traveling for, I would say,
4 days.
5 days. No, y'all have made it to Sloobludop.
Yeah.
Probably for, I want to say, like 2 to 3 hours. Y'all are passing like ridges. You know, it's really dark down here. 3PO.
It's time for a traveling montage.
Traveling yeah, it's gonna give like a 3-hour montage. You know, y'all
Yeah,
after y'all killed the
sure.
snail, y'all sort of ate a little bit before y'all hit the road.
we need to
again.
reduce our.
No, just pull that coke out of your pants.
So
Don't ask questions.
we'll say that after y'all did killed the snail, y'all took a short rest.
Okay.
Which
So-
Oh,
is
good.
So
See,
if you have any
these-
health damage, you can roll your dice and get your.
I get my key points back, by the way.
Okay, so short rest. Y'all taking a short rest after y'all killed this
What that do?
giant flail snail.
Giant flailing defenseless
Tin of-
snail that tried to
That's a
kill us
two.
all.
Class.
Again, he'll never know. So, can I ask Sarah to be like, so, with,
I just want you to.
Look at sorry.
so,
Today-
with that drow prison army chasing us, what's
You
the
don't add
chance of
anything
us
to that, do you?
outrunning them with a giant snail shell? This is gonna slow us down, yes.
Yes, it will. We are definitely being slowed right now with this altercation.
How much noise is it making as we drag it?
Well, he sort of greased it up really well.
Not too much,
So,
just
I mean,
like a
I mean-
little clink.
Basically, the noise that y'all are making in general, sort of, it just adds to it. So it's not louder,
noise
it's not
that you're
quiet,
hearing now.
quieter. It's just sort of like,
There's Richard Kylie.
you know, weapons banging up against y'all's
Sorry,
body
but-
and all that kind of stuff. Y'all just gibbering on and on. So I mean,
3 of them.
it's definitely has slowed y'all's progress now.
So now we're moving at a slow
A
pace.
snail's face.
We
I
weren't
wouldn't say
moving
slow,
fast to begin with.
but it's in between
Slow and medium.
a fast and
We
yeah.
couldn't be
it's
going
like a,
fast
It's,
if we
it's a
wanted to,
medium.
right?
Yeah, you can't just haul ass with it. If there was a problem, y'all would have to drop it and come back to it. Basically, if there's an oh shit, we need to run moment, and the NPCs know that. So
After a few hours, I'm gonna turn around and look at Rikka and Gibraltar. Are y'all getting tired? Do you need to slow down?
Got this.
I'm fine.
yeah, so they'd probably be fine. I mean, like I said, they ate and everything before they got there. Okay, so it's probably late afternoon. It's not really late afternoon, and y'all probably need to start finding a place to rest for the night. There really is no like a safe haven like there was a few days back.
We have a whole entire shell to hide inside.
Only like 2 people max, if
Can't-
that.
Can we put like some of the weaker, smaller characters in there, like the
I'm
kids?
not going in there. Yeah, without a doubt, y'all can probably put Stool, Topsy, and Turvy, and that's it.
Okay.
So the kids, yeah. And that's with y'all carrying the flail snail up on its
Up on
end.
the side, yeah,
Yeah.
like where.
Yeah. So y'all could do that.
Okay.
So the choice is y'all's. Basically, as y'all were continuing, the dim light that was in this one room has went away and come back and went away and come back. The area that you're in right now, it also has dim light. So, like, if y'all make base camp here,
It's got
It-
just as good as anywhere.
it's probably a little bit better than anywhere because you'll be able to see the people who don't have dark vision will be
So
able
it's
to
dim light
see
right now. Okay.
exactly. So y'all can make base camp here.
Cast darkness.
Cast darkness. Nobody can see.
Yeah.
If y'all want to.
Let's do it.
It's a
Okay.
good place.
Yep. Like I said, as good a place as any.
So how many more days now are we going to be for?
Uh,
or would we have gotten...
this would have been the 3rd day. No.
This would be the third day.
This would be the third day. So when you wake up in the morning, y'all would have 4 more days, 2 more days worth of food. That's what it is.
Okay.
So, who wants to be on?
Castonn, what do you think?
Look at?
Do we see any? So we're just gonna rest here.
Yes.
Does this place seem fine with all the rest of y'all?
Fine with
Does
me.
it look like there's any tracks coming through here that look fresh?
You can sort of well roll a perception check.
Can I help?
Yeah. Anyone who wants to look for anything. Okay. Are you looking for traps or tracks?
Track.
Tracks. Okay. Roll a perception check for tracks.
I can't see my feet.
I am with him. Who am I? Don't know.
17.
21.
21. You want to roll? Okay. We can say anybody who rolled over a 15 can see that this area is sort of like the other ones in terms of brightness, but there are you can sort of tell like signs that people have already been here. People, that have some sort of intelligence, like torch husks and stuff like that, are scattered about. Maybe it could be a route that people normally take between 2 areas. You don't know the areas. It's a big
So
place.
this looks like it's been traveled.
Not recently,
Okay.
but it does look like it could have been and might still be a route to wherever. At least, it curves off.
How far are the walls from each other? I guess we're in a cavern.
You're in a big cavern. Like, the place is huge. It's probably... You're probably...
Any water source?
No. Y'all still have y'all's water in the barrel stocks. Enough for 2 more days after you wake up in the morning.
So you're saying you want to rest then?
Yeah, it seems as good a place as any. I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'll take
first
third
watch.
I could take a watch.
Okay. So, first watch?
Yes.
Second?
Second? Third. Okay. Let's just see here. Okay. So y'all just want to... The people... the people that are going on watch is you...
Where you at? 13? 19?
You... and you.
Well, thanks.
Okay. We'll say that whenever y'all go on watch, y'all just sort of bundle up together, about
Put
this
the little
much.
kids in the
Exactly.
end stool.
Y'all are just sort of,
Little
around
stool.
it. And we'll say you go on first, and these guys are over here. Okay. You're on watch. Roll a perception check.
This is where we die.
This is where the fun begins.
You've activated my trap card.
10.
That's what?
Seto Kaiba.
You don't hear anything right off the bat. But you can sort of... You don't feel right. You feel like something may be watching you, but you don't know from where, and you don't know what it is.
It's fucking cracked rock.
Yeah.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, bitch!
Ring on just looking at you.
Time to sell
You can't see nothing.
So there's just dim light everywhere, and I kind of feel like we might be being watched.
Exactly. But you can't tell. Like I said, you're in a really big cave. Bigger than the cave that you were in when y'all fought the flail snail. So, the ceilings were pretty high. The walls were like 50 feet apart from each other, if that, probably a little bit more.
And with my 60 feet dark vision, I don't see anything.
Nope, you don't see anything. And like I said, it's probably twice as big as the cave that y'all fought the flail snail in. So the ceiling's higher, the walls are even spread apart. Even with your dark vision, you don't see anything.
All right.
Okay, so your watch goes uneventful after that.
So I'm going to go and I'm going to wake Stor up.
Stor Brightwood.
Okay. Hey, I haven't seen anything, but I got this just feeling like we might be being watched.
Any direction particular?
No, but you know the feeling.
Oh, I know the feeling when somebody's watching you.
Just turn over to me that's just standing there.
And I
We look over at Deimos, he's just meditating, eyes still wide open. Directly in my direction. Well, that might
I know the
explain
feeling.
it, but
It might be the thing. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Is there a specific area you want to go back to? Is there a person you want to, where do you want to go back when you go to sleep? Or when you go to rest?
Is that where everyone is, or is there?
Yeah, everyone's just in a clump right here.
All the children are inside.
Yeah, all the children
the
are
shell.
square in the middle.
Okay. Well, I'll just fill up. I'll just kind of have a seat in whatever holds the biggest.
We'll probably be right about here. if you want. That's probably that's a cleaned out area. Everything else is like there's people
Okay.
all around. Okay, now
I'm not
you
really gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna relax for a little.
So you're not gonna go to sleep.
I'll light rest.
Well, it's either sleep or you don't sleep.
Here's my question: If I was asleep, right,
Mhm.
at first, and then I'll be taking like maybe a short rest at the end. Is that correct? I'm up for the third watch when I go back to sleep.
So basically, each watch is about 2 hours to 2.5 hours long.
Okay.
So he watched it for 2.5 hours, woke you up.
Okay.
You watch it for 2.5 hours, you go back to sleep. So you sleep,
Mhm.
then you watch it for 2.5 hours, and you go back to sleep.
So if I use any key points in there, would that last part be counted as a short rest at all?
It's like 5 minutes.
So what you're saying is if you
Yeah, short rest
use...
is only like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you... Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So if you use key points between now and the morning time, will you get your key points back?
Okay.
If you take a rest.
Yeah, just
Yes.
curious, because I don't think I can do anything really, but I was just curious.
Remember, you still have your key points because you took a small rest, or short rest, after y'all did the
Right.
snail.
Yeah, I got them back. Yeah.
Okay.
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 I want to cast Pass Without a Trace
On everybody?
on the group is probably 30-foot radius.
Okay, I think everybody's in a pretty much big 30-foot radius. So you can do that.
Oh, each creature I choose within 30 foot,
You're gonna have
including
to
you.
be 6 people, I think.
It doesn't say.
I think it's everybody.
I think
I think it's everybody just 30 foot radius, but I can choose not to do
Okay.
some. But I want to choose everybody.
Everybody in the
Okay.
30-foot radius.
So that gives us 10 plus 10 to stealth rolls, and I want to stealth up the cave a little bit
Okay.
and back through the cave a little bit.
Just tell me, like, how far you want to be away from the actual group of people.
50 foot, because I want to be able to get back to the group
Okay.
within one turn.
50 foot. So,
So 25 feet.
No,
50
50,
foot.
and then
He can.
I can
in
go
one
back
turn,
50
He can
again.
move. So,
Do I need to roll stealth at all?
yeah, go ahead if you want to.
So 30.
Well, you do it without anybody knowing you ever leave.
Cool.
So, which direction you would like to
First, I'll come this way, and then I'll go back the other
go?
way.
So 5,
Yeah,
10,
Caston's sitting there
15,
like 20. That's
20.
how I lost my wife.
We'll do 20 feet
You're
this
trying to
way.
just get
and,
back.
you know, 5, 10,
Yeah,
15,
yeah.
20, 25, 30, which leaves you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 feet?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I just want to check the area
I
out
don't know. I don't
when
know
I
how
get out
that's
there. I
going.
want to go out, check the area, because if it's still in
You are in dim light.
Okay.
You can probably see the edge of the dim light, but it's probably 20 feet the other way. So the party, as of right now, unless y'all get up and move in the morning,
Okay.
is in dim light.
And do I need to roll perception or anything like that?
You can roll a perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. The things that were watching your buddy Castonn, I don't even know if you're buddies, Castonn,
Yeah.
you don't seem to feel the same way. You you don't feel like he was lying to you,
Right.
so you were on edge to begin with, but you don't feel like they're watching you. But you do manage to hear a little bit of noise.
Do I understand it?
Nope. It's like movement.
Okay.
Okay.
The same way the other way, just to make sure.
You're in a big cave. It sounds like it's all around you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Alright.
it's echoing off the walls, coming down off the floor. It's like echolocation.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so we'll say it's about an hour into your short rest, or you're into your watch. Sorry, and this thing starts coming down from the ceiling.
Oh, I wanted to move back.
You didn't say that.
He did.
He did say he wanted to be out. He wanted to be in range.
Technically, I never.
I thought I went back. I'm sorry. No, you're good. That's fine.
I think
I can
it
get
heavily implied.
He can get back.
Yeah, we'll need that on. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, did you say you wanted to move back? 'Cause, I mean,
no,
if
I'm
you-
good. I'm good
if
right
you
there.
did,
It's fine.
I can.
I
move
can
you.
get there. I
Okay.
can get there. So I see that.
Roll a perception check to see if you were looking right then, or
What
right then
about-
and right
what
there.
about Jory? Because he wasn't ever asleep. He didn't go back to sleep.
Well, if he didn't go back to sleep, then he's not well rested.
Well, did you go back to sleep or did you
I
not?
just wanted to kind of like relax a little bit.
It's
I'm
been
not
about an
asleep.
hour and a half.
I'm fine. I'm back asleep.
Well, I mean, I'm just asking a
I'm
question.
asleep.
Last luck for this day.
Okay.
I'm snoring.
15.
I would say that you do manage to take a glimpse of it coming down, but by that time it's already on the ground. So you didn't see it while it was falling from the ceiling.
I just look over and like, oh
Okay,
shit.
Basically. Now, did you know, I'm being honest here, do you want to be asleep or do you not want to be asleep? Because if you sit there and if you say, I don't want to go to sleep, and you're staying awake for his thing too, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to have a point of exhaustion.
Well, I mean, my character was already thinking that he was already kind of tense because I felt like something was watching him.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's
I
fair.
imagine
I understand your point of view. So, do you want to be asleep? Do you don't want to be asleep? It's not like it's going to have a sneak attack on you. That's what I'm saying.
Just put me to sleep.
Okay. But next time, whenever this comes about, from my point of view, if you take a watch, and you get done with your watch and you say, I don't want to go to sleep, when you wake up in the morning, you're not going to have your health points. You're not going to have this because you will not be well rested.
Right, okay.
So, I mean, that makes sense.
Unless you're an elf, right?
Unless you're an elf.
Okay.
So, do I notice this? Because I'm in a trance. The book says I'm semi-conscious.
And he was staring right in my direction earlier.
And I was just like, I literally was like,
I'll get to you. I really will. I swear to God. I will.
We'll say that we'll roll a perception check because you're on the far side.
15?
We'll say that you saw the same thing that he did, but
It's
you
already
saw
down.
it. You saw it coming down. So you saw it about 3 feet above the thingy, but now you lost it because there's people in your way.
Okay.
But you know there's something over there, and it's gonna get to attack. I guess people who saw it.
Can we yell out?
You can yell out before initiation starts, I guess.
Spiders!
Real spiders.
Real spiders.
Real big spiders!
Okay.
Bastion Surf!
So everybody is in a wake state now. And roll for initiative.
And there's a spider right in front of me.
What if I want to stay asleep?
Yeah, can we choose to stay asleep?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. You need me.
Fuck off. Rikka's a damn killer. I need her.
Gibraltar stayed asleep.
I'm still asleep.
Might as well. He hit the snooze button.
That rage. He heard me
We're
yelling,
out.
he just got
Give me one
down.
second.
I like French cuisine. No, yeah, that's what he did. He heard you, and then he's like, boop, bops you on the head like a snooze button,
He grabs a stool and just
squishing him. All of his guts pour out.
I mean, there's a bunch of
right through his
spores.
mouth. His mouth that faces down.
It's like you're bleeding.
I think stool would be kind of squishy.
It'll probably be a good pillow.
You know, spores go everywhere.
He's kind of firm.
Aside from you,
He's like firm tofu.
would be able to see everybody else's dreams.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you don't want any part of this.
No.
Yeah.
He just wakes up.
I didn't know they grew that big.
All the pillaging and raping I've done.
Quit your shit.
Are those spiders the right size, by the way?
Yeah.
Hooping
Pretty
and a hollering.
close.
Hooping and
Hooping
hollering.
and a
Good
hollering.
Lord.
Dude,
I'll swallow
that's not the only one we have.
Spiders.
We painted a lot of them.
Oh, Jesus.
Was that the only one we saw come down?
Yep.
Cool.
Gee, that coffee's ready.
Cool. I'm about to go grab some.
Go grab some coffee.
I'll go this way.
Some passy. I mean coffee.
Cafe.
Fuck.
Oh, you're good. You got it.
Wobbly. This chair's wobbly.
Wobbly.
They're all wobbly, especially Masons.
Wobbly. Everyone.
You gotta roll a performance for that.
I'm a wobbling.
Okay, 1 second. Almost there. Sorry. Having to roll initiative for all these bastards.
That's nice.
All
How
these
many?
bastards. What does that mean?
Did you say spider or spiders?
We painted some spiders with an S.
It's meta knowledge.
True.
You should always assume there's more than one spider.
There's
Or if
actually
you kill them.
there's a
babies will come
spider every 6 feet from you at all times. Scientific. term.
I'm okay
Okay.
with not knowing that.
Yeah. No.
Stor,
Too late now.
what
Does that
is
mean
your
that one of us here is
21.
secretly a spider?
21.
Yes, it's me.
That's what I rolled.
It's
21?
Mason. He's
Hell
making
yeah.
a noise.
I was proud of that.
That's freaky as shit.
What'd you roll?
I was
17 or
coming
what?
for you.
So creepy.
19?
What did Gibraltar? Hey, bro, what'd you roll?
I rolled it. I'm still asleep.
Oh, 4.
Four?
Altogether, 4.
That's with his initiative.
I don't want to talk to you no
Sea
more.
turtle E.
I see turtles.
Castonn, what'd you roll? A 19? 21?
I rolled a 19 with plus 2.
Wolverines!
Told you it was
The
all
fuck was that?
Rikka.
12.
Copter of the Hellies.
JR.
13.
Toke that bloke.
Apparently I was.
Smoke that bloke.
Deimos.
Smoke him.
21.
So the 3 people that weren't asleep, really.
Pretty much. Hey, that
I
makes
can't-
sense.
I
Well, that
can't
wasn't
seem to
safe.
roll a
God
good
dang it,
initiative.
D&D. You make so much sense.
The
Okay.
one person that wanted to stay asleep rolled a 2.
Shouldn't joke like that, Tyler.
I
I
got
will stay
that sea
asleep.
turtle mug at an actual sea turtle hospital.
There were sea turtles.
There was this
Were they
thing.
bandaged up or something like her?
Some of them had like fake fins and stuff.
What did the turtle nursery look like?
Turtle nurses?
Okay.
Turtle nursery.
Oh.
What'd
It
that
had
look
baby
like?
turtles.
Babies?
It was just
Is
a
there
big
just like sand all over the place?
Yeah.
My little nest.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Sounds familiar.
That's a dick. That's a dick.
Deimos, it is your turn.
Why would you be throwing that at me?
Touched him with it.
Your dick hit the ground, bro.
I'll let
happens
Castonn go
sometimes.
first.
Don't worry, I'll grab it.
We roll the same thing.
Castonn,
If
it
we
is
rolled all the same thing and we didn't just decide.
Wait, Scott, what did you roll?
I rolled a 21.
I'm rolling a d4. I'm gonna decide who goes first.
Hey, you want me to just roll a d4?
I got it. You're 1, 2, 3. It is 1.
Who's next?
2, 3.
I just think the players should get to decide if it's
3.
a tie between players.
Well, y'all can decide. Y'all weren't deciding.
Alright, I see this spider.
Yep.
Yes.
What's your movement speed?
30.
Me and Scott pushed one of those into the
25. You can make it to the spider if you want to.
Messed up, dude.
Kind of straightens me around a little bit so I can have a clear shot. I'm going to hit it with a chill touch.
Okay, 1 second. So you want to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over here?
Yeah, anything that'll put me within range of. Hold on, let me get.
The range that you're between him and now is about 15 feet, 20 feet.
Scoot me back just a little bit
Okay.
because the range on chill touch is 120.
So you want to go right about here.
That's
So now you're about 25 feet.
that's good.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 25 feet, 20 feet.
I'm gonna hit it with my magics.
With your magics.
And it reflects back at you and kills you.
16 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. D8 of necrotic damage. Takes
What do you roll?
7 points
My
of
eldest did 20.
necrotic damage.
Ooh. Gotta be a big one.
Okay, it takes 7 points.
Yes.
Okay. Of necrotic damage.
Hey man,
Yes.
you want the step?
Okay.
My d20s are failing.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me.
It's a crown reserve.
God damn it.
That's
Nice.
I'm not sure. It's not actual leather.
3.
It's
Okay,
leather.
nothing happens.
God damn it, Spencer.
It is now in between y'all two.
Go. Stor.
Okay.
He's got random numbers.
It's one of y'all's turns. It's
Okay.
your turn, okay.
So, it's the only one we see.
The only one you see for right now.
God damn it.
Okay. Quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Why not a
Before
nickel
the dollar
staff?
Run up to the back behind of it.
Run up to the back
Did it
behind
already
of
attack?
it. Nope, it hasn't. It just
It hasn't?
basically landed, and y'all managed to catch it.
Am I surprising it?
I would say it was trying to surprise y'all, so you're not
Okay,
surprising
no problem.
it.
Cool.
So you're gonna run up to it.
It
I'm gonna run up
has
to it, behind it.
eyes all over the
Yeah,
place.
that's
True, yeah, it has like
Five,
Everything we fight has more than 2.
It's true.
15, about 20 feet of your movement. So
Yeah, that's fine.
okay,
And I will. I'll just
Punch at the
attack it
bottom.
real quick.
okay.
One punch.
One Punch Man.
17.
17 hits.
Okay.
With the total use.
Quarterstaff is a 6.
Beating whatever you find.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Percent whatever's on the ground.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Burn a key point and do 2 more hand attacks to it.
Fair enough.
13.
Just sword spider.
To hit.
Yep.
That does not hit.
And then we can hear what the spider's thinking and shit.
15.
15 does hit.
4. 5.
Okay. And that was your turn.
That was all I could do. Oh, and my key point.
Your turn.
Bonus action, turn my quarterstaff into a shillelagh, and then I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
Oh, Quill, trying to keep yourself alive.
Give me 1 second. You
I was
said
a
you.
spider half as big as me was right in front of me.
We just fought a flail snail twice as big as you.
Yeah, and it was 20 feet from you. This is literally, it's on my
I got
right.
hurt. I
Okay,
cast
the
Phage
The
on
spider says,
Excuse me. You cast what? 2 spells?
Yes, 15
Alright.
and 12.
Okay. All right. So that's all you're gonna do.
Whatever that means.
So you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay. It
I
is
will.
now its turn, and it is going to take a bite attack on you.
Do you really expect anything else?
That's right on my leg, no. That's why you put me there. He said, yeah, this looks like a great place for you.
This looks like a great place to ambush you later. While you're not sleeping. /sleeping.
What is your AC now?
14.
14. Yeah, he's gonna bite you.
How much damage?
I'll bite your leg off.
How many teeth they got?
It's just 2 big.
You.
Just the 2.
You want to
Okay, you take 8 piercing damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
He takes 10 full damage, by the way.
Okay.
That's anatomically correct.
That's so right.
Don't put it on the edge of my cup. What?
He takes
Put it
2,
all the
you
way
say?
in if you're gonna do it.
Yes.
Dunk it.
Okay.
10.
10.
I don't want to talk about
All right.
that.
And I rolled an 18 on my Constitution save.
Fair enough. Okay.
Damn.
You can tell that this spider's not looking so hot.
Suck it, spider.
Suck
Okay.
Spider.
That was its turn. By about this time, another spider
Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
comes down the ceiling and it lands here. Itsy bitsy spider.
We're so
and they
fucking
kill us
small.
all.
They're pretty
And it's
big,
going to
they're
attack
gonna eat us all.
Rikka.
No!
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 That's 33%.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. You lucked out this time, Rikka.
Did I
like,
luck out or am I a badass?
It rolled a 2.
Okay, there we
Then,
go.
yeah.
Okay, and that was its turn. It is now JR's turn.
Toke that bloke.
Spencer fires
Hey,
all the
Bazo.
lasers. Fire in the
So
laser.
what I'm gonna do is
You're in the middle, because you were watching the. That's where your character is. So you might have to move a little bit to attack one of these creatures.
move me to attack the nearest one.
The nearest one would probably be the one that Rick is on, and you
Cool.
can probably you can make it there. That's about 15 feet of your movement.
And then I'm gonna hit it twice.
Okay.
1 warhammer, 1 hand axe.
We'll say that you have advantage on that because that spider was in combat with Rikka.
Okay.
So
So for the first one, I got a 2. Yeah,
You get advantage.
with advantage.
Right.
I got
Oh,
a 2.
that was with advantage? Jesus.
And for the second one, I got. Let me just go. I got a 6.
okay, yeah. So as you wake the sleep out of your eyes, you're just
I
like,
was
"Holy
sleeping
shit,
real
spiders!" And you run up to one, and you're just like, "Yeah."
His beard's all
God.
matted up so he can't see.
Yeah,
Basically.
beard and face.
Beards and
I got
face.
beard
So
and face.
it is now Rikka's turn.
I'm just gonna be like,
Fair enough.
take a swing at the giant ass
Take a
spider.
swing at the giant ass spider.
Sad, strange
Giant
little
ass
man.
spider. It's, 12.
12. 12 does not hit.
Okay.
What?
It's broken.
Well, yeah, I hit it with
Are you more-
14. I don't
Yes,
think it hit.
14, yeah.
Yeah, so good earlier.
I don't want to use my action surge yet. So
Okay, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Okay,
I think
So-
it's 16 or 15.
we're gonna speed this process along.
Yeah, we are. 8 more spiders.
Oh!
It's facing the wrong way.
Oh, you sorry ass! What the fuck?
There's so many of them.
Oh, hi!
Hi, Mark.
One of them,
Well, hi, Mark.
2 of them are gonna attack Castonn, and one of them is gonna attack Stor.
Of course.
So let's just
This
roll their
is how we
initiative
die.
or roll their attacks.
Not today, this is.
Okay. The one that was attacking you missed.
Cool.
One of the ones that attacked you missed, and the other one got a pretty good bite on you.
On
So
me?
on you.
Okay, they take 10 cold damage right off the bat.
10? Okay.
I still had 2 temporary hit points though.
Oh, does this
Okay.
remind you of the battle with the companions?
So that is going to be
Always.
Yeah.
Wait, so that happens until you run
Only
out
a
of
much
temporary
bigger
hit points?
spider.
That's cool.
Bigger
That's really cool.
And that freaking floor fire trap that always
Oh my
will get you.
gosh. Every time.
One of those legs is broken. You've got disadvantage. on
Disadvantage.
attacks.
You're
Disadvantage.
going to take 14 piercing damage.
Holy shit!
Holy mother.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke right back at him.
Okay. You're using Hellish Rebuke as a spell, or as your trait?
It's a trait.
That's a trait, yeah.
Now, would you count that as a spell since it's magic?
I would see it as something like it's inert or innate.
Innate.
Innate?
Like I can
Since
see dark
he's a
vision.
tiefling.
This is just what he can do.
Okay.
It's like he does it. We would assume it would be Hellish Rebuke, but it's just like him,
Being pissed off.
being
Yeah,
pissed off.
it's
Okay.
pissed off
His
action.
version of
He's
pissed off
raging
has power
Cajun.
behind it.
All right.
Rage.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm a monk.
Okay, who has to? The spider does?
Yeah.
Okay, dexterity saving.
I don't know how to
To,
read.
to pass it, correct?
what
Yes.
in this situation.
It was going to fail that.
I'm so
So it
asleep.
takes, what?
You guys, good luck.
And you roll the damage.
Good luck, you guys.
Oh, and I need you to make a constitution saving throw whenever you do done with this.
16 damage.
16 damage. Okay.
Chicken
Oh, I failed.
kitten.
Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to label these.
How
in
are
my
you
head.
doing?
I don't know.
Like 10.
And it's 16 damage, you said?
Yeah. How much damage did you say I took in the first place?
You took 14 piercing damage, I want to say. And you failed your constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, as the spider bit into you, and the Hellish Rebuke came up and burned the spider, since it was a really good bite, you can feel poison coursing in your veins as you take an additional 11 points worth of poison damage.
See ya.
Are you down?
No. What if I stub my toe running away? I'm down.
He
Okay,
said if he stubs it.
that
What would a
brings us
team
up
player
to Gibraltar.
He wouldn't be a dick.
I'm just gonna go into rage right now.
Okay.
Oh, he's not asleep.
Fucking goddamn fucking spiders! Fuck me! Why's it gotta be spiders?
I want to pick Stooley up and put him on my shoulder away from the spiders.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pull my axe out.
Goddamn spiders in my goddamn
And
cage.
stretch. Bonus action, I'm gonna stretch. Okay.
No, God, raging's your bonus action.
Yeah.
Raging.
I know, right? I'm going into rage. Bonus action is my rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna relentlessly, recklessly attack that spider directly in front of me.
Okay, this one right here.
That's the one.
Okay. We'll move you closer.
Which one did I hit with the Hellish Rebuke?
These two.
So
Well, okay. Well, you used Hellish Rebuke on the first one that attacked you, correct?
no.
The second
Second
one
one.
would have been this guy right here.
So which you said 3 of them attacked me, right?
The first one here
That one?
attacked you. The very first round.
Yeah,
These two
those
attacked you.
And I hit the one on my right, your left.
This one?
Yes.
Yes, correct.
That's the one that bit me.
That's the one that bit you.
The black one. I knew it.
They're all black.
No, you're not.
All right, roll and tag.
Some of them are brown.
Motherfucker!
What is it?
It's an 8.
Okay.
But you have advantage because you use reckless attack.
Yeah, I guess.
Fuck a limmer smash.
15. 14.
14 hits.
14
There's
hits.
just
14
spiders.
hits?
They're not coated in arms. or armors.
Okay.
They're just giant.
One of them.
fucking spiders.
And you're gonna attack that one right there.
Yeah.
You're the one that was missing a leg. It has a lower armor class.
Okay.
It's
All right, rolling damage. 14.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just brings that and it just smashes it.
Hulk
Yeah,
smash.
like you almost chopped that one in half just by being a badass.
Well,
Was that your whole action? You got a
it's
bonus
not
action?
gonna happen again. Going into rage is a bonus action.
Okay, got you. And that was your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. As this is continuing, another
Oh, for
spider
the
comes
love
down
of God.
from the ceiling and is right behind Stor this time.
It's a black one. Be careful.
And it's going to attack Stor. Hopefully, he can manage to land and attack on this bastard.
Just cutting lines.
He's talking about you, dude.
That's like a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and he's gonna attack you. What's it?
I feel like Spencer's just like fudging these numbers now.
Nope.
And the Demigorgon misses
You take
It's like Stranger Things.
you take 6 points of piercing damage. Now roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
20.
Okay. Well then, you push back the poison, square back into the spider's mouth.
Not today.
Not
you
today,
arachnid
you ugly
bastard.
bastard.
Not today.
Okay, so you just take the 6 points of piercing damage. Okay.
Arachnastard, an arachnid bastard.
We need
Back up to the top. It is
Yes, we do.
Deimos'
We need lots of
turn.
things.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We need potions of kill everything.
Potions of utter
Do
destruction.
I see these spiders trying to descend on me?
No.
Is this
No,
all
it was just around us.
Is this all the spiders?
No.
Roll a perception check.
Fireball in the crowd.
Fireball in the sky.
15.
You can tell that for the moment this
We are
is
all
all
good.
the spiders,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
except for the one that you didn't see.
Was it
I know how many we painted the other day.
That's it.
Today.
Except for this one.
The spiders saw fireball.
I want to.
I can't
Well,
kill
draw my sword, just in case.
anything.
Draw your sword.
Okay, the one right in front of me is the one I hit with chill touch, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want to hit it again
Okay.
with a firebolt.
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 Firebolt. Go for it.
Fireball.
I want to be trying to determine if it takes more damage from fire or
I
necrotic.
just scared the crap out of
Okay.
myself. I moved my book and I saw a little shadow and it looked like a spider.
Imagine seeing one life size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits.
10.
Die.
And do I add my spell attack bonus to that?
I think you add your spell attack bonus to hit, not
Okay.
for an attack.
Then
You stop doing that.
6 points of fire damage.
6 points of fire damage.
Now, do I notice if it takes more damage or if it reels back more from fire damage than it did from necrotic?
Actually, you kill it.
Sure, he uses temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then
Okay.
maybe you should have killed it.
So as it curls back up and upside down, and you can see this place. No!
Good job, Gibraltar.
Yeah.
Was that the one that he hit earlier?
Yeah,
I thought it was the
it
one
was.
directly in front of me.
The
No,
one
that was the one
he
I
hit
hit.
earlier.
That's the one Gibraltar hit.
Yeah.
That's the one that Gibraltar hit.
Oh.
Yeah, so it wasn't doing so good to begin with.
The one with the leg that's gone.
Pretty much I cut it in half and Mason just
Yeah.
caught it on
Roasted.
fire.
So that one's dead. It's dead. It's,
My spider! It can speak human!
my spider
sense is
tingling.
All I can
roll a
imagine
d20
is the
for me.
spiders
Damn it,
from
Spencer.
Army Men.
You're killing
The old video games, Army Men video games.
9. Can I roll to see what the hell I'm doing with this rolling of the
Not in
magic?
combat. Okay.
Oh, damn it.
That brings us up to Stor's turn. Because
Okay.
it was that way last time.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Unless y'all want to switch, I don't care.
You want to go first?
I want them pretzels now.
Are you serious?
You
Yes.
don't wanna
Toss
eat
him.
He
all
looked
that
at it
corn.
and then
Toss him the penis pretzel.
check this one out.
That was a bad throw. Sorry.
Look at that one.
These are for me.
Look at that
Right
one.
hand.
The other one.
Right hand.
Right hand.
I caught both of them.
I know. Look at the right hand.
As this penis pretzel ascends from the sky.
It looks like a penis pretzel.
No!
It's huge.
You
Okay.
just ate it. You ate the penis pretzel.
Whatever.
A man who drastic things and he wants to get that.
Okay. He was gonna die
I hope it was
anyway.
good.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so sorry. Still have my quarterstaff out. I'm gonna take an attack. Is the one that's directly in front of me pretty fucked up?
The one that's directly in front of you,
Yeah.
it pretty much is.
Okay. Just want to attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Pretty much is.
It's a
17.
reptile.
To hit?
Yep.
It is.
Only it's arachnid house.
9.
9 points of damage. Okay. As you're using your staff, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You take your staff. As you see, it's attacking Deimos, or sorry, Castonn. As it's attacking Castonn, you take your staff and you find its like abdomen area.
Yeah, I do.
Its thorax, and you just pop it square down in the middle as your staff goes all the way through it and pins it to the ground as it
Fuck
screams in
yeah.
agony and it just falls.
Fuck yeah.
So that one is
All
dead.
right.
Yeah, it just
So,
falls out.
as my bonus action, because I'm going to convert with key point using patient defense, my dodge action into a bonus action,
Okay.
I'm going to do dodge. So
You're gonna do what?
I'm going to dodge, which basically means whoever attacks me for the next round gets disadvantage.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's my turn. Actually, no, they'll get a attack of... Can I turn around without them getting an attack of opportunity?
Yeah,
on me?
as long as you don't move out of your current space.
Yeah, I just want to turn around and get ready for whatever they're going to throw at me.
Okay. Fair enough.
Patient defense.
Cool. Alrighty, and that brings us up to Cassionn's turn.
If I take a step back, is that one gonna attack me?
Probably. You'll probably will get a reaction to attack you.
What if you use a Misty Step?
The only way to not get a reaction attack is if you use
Move away from him.
it's like a rogue's. I forgot what it is. You use it. Dodge.
Oh,
or
uncanny
it's
dodge?
Yeah, uncanny dodge or
Yeah, I can use that
Whatever it is.
eventually.
And I will cast a booming blade on it with my shield.
booming blade.
Yes.
Booming blade.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear what you said. Okay,
Booming
that's a spell, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
18 hits. I take it.
18 does hit. Which one are you attacking? The black one?
Yeah, the one that's right here within range of me.
Okay. Doop.
That's the one I hit with Hellish Reap earlier, correct?
Correct.
9 damage.
9 damage.
And
Okay.
if he moves before the end of his next turn, he will take 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll a d20 for me.
Hell yeah.
Of course. 6.
Okay.
He's keeping track. I know he is. You take 419.
and that was, y'all's turn?
Bitch.
I think he's rolling to see if anybody notices.
And as you see Castionn being ripped apart from an otherworldly source.
At the molecular level.
At
The
the
molecular level.
Okay.
What's the molecular level?
The really small level.
Does I need that? I need that.
It is now Mr. Spider's turn. I
Oh,
believe it is this one who's going to move up.
Thank God.
He's going to place an attack on him. On Castonn. 13 plus 1.
Might as well just knock me over and kill me.
Pass the pretzels before you die.
It's going to be a 15 hit.
Knock me over, I'm dead.
Or is it a 15 though? Okay. Well, let's actually see what damage you take.
I have 3 health, I'm dead.
No, you're not dead. You can go unconscious. That's how it works.
Could roll a 1.
Actually, I rolled 2. Plus
You're
the 3.
alive!
So it's 5.
Oh,
Bum, bum.
So you're unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
So you're unconscious.
Then devoured it from the inside out.
not yet.
Okay.
It lays its eggs in you.
That's what the first bite did, yeah.
You also you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
As he's dying?
Yeah.
Shit.